Camera one, reading to the right.
Well, it was kind of just a drunk night out with the band, and we like really made
Gate to black.
Hello. Oh, everything is fine. No trouble here. I'll sleep when they stop riding.
Hey, fellas, I'm going to that grocery store across the street. I come bearing gifts.
Thank you. You got any sugar?
Nah, don't push your man.
So had any of you ever heard about this tragedy at the Algiers Motel before your involvement with the film?
No, not at all, which is really sad.
Yeah, it's incredible. I watched the movie and it's very powerful and sometimes very hard to watch. I kind of wanted to look away because you feel everything, the emotions coming off the screen. And I went online and tried to research and I hardly found any information.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because they have a lot of situations, like Black Wall Street, for instance. You know, a lot of people don't talk about that, but it was a community. They had their own bank, their own grocery stores, their own a lot of stuff, and now it's gone.
Wow.
Where did it go?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you can't find that on the internet, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah. So in preparing for your roles, were any of you able to meet with the survivors or families of the characters that you portray?
Actually, they had a lot of people just come to set. You know, like Catherine reached out to a lot of people and wanted them to be there on the day while watching it happen, just to make sure it all felt real. You know, so that we had access to, you know, the people who did live through it. You know,
Larry, who Algie plays,
Yes.
is actually in the Motown scene with us in the control room.
Oh.
We got a chance to actually do a scene with him, which is amazing, and
Yeah.
to hear his story, you know, from his mouth to you know, really speak to him about everything that was going on gave us a lot of clarity.
Yeah, that's quite incredible. Yeah, I didn't realize that he was in that scene.
A lot of people don't.
I like the way that she put the cast together, you know? And she also kind of like moved us apart, if that makes sense, because she gave me the part of the script that had just my life in it, you know? But when you think about it, I'm not thinking about everything else that's happening. Like, I'm Carl Cooper and I'm living my life, you know? So, like, to have that and for maybe Nathan to not know that I died when he comes down those steps and he's like, oh my God, Carl is dead, and you get a whole different reaction, you know, and she put that together real nice, and she's a genius.
And what was the best experience about working on this movie, and what was the hardest or most difficult thing that you faced?
I'll say one of the best things about making this movie is I feel like we really created a brotherhood throughout this cast, you know, but one of the hardest things would be not always knowing what was gonna go on. You know, for us, for like the music side of it, you know, we had to learn songs sometimes a night before or even that morning, something new, you know. So preparation is always what gives you the opportunity for success, and it was just really cool that she gave us, you know, an opportunity to just be our raw, you know, selves on camera. Yeah,
it was pretty dope. Like we didn't have the average setups. You know, you had like cameramen that were moving freely. So like, it was never the same. She was like, we're gonna run this scene maybe 20 times, but don't think about it. Just do it. Just be in the situation. Don't look for the camera. Don't worry about where we are. If you do it, we'll find it. You know. And as an actor, you like, all right. You know, let's go. Let's play. It was cool.
Wow.
It was cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking to the New Music Buzz.
Thank you.
Camera one, reading to the right.
well, it was kind of just a drunk night out with the band, and we like really made
Gate to black.